Hey, welcome to the channel. Today I'm about to check out Crypt, Killshot 4 years later, how it changed MGK. Because you know, this show was dropped like 4 years ago and it really did change MGK. Let's see, as far as I know, Killshot, yeah, then after that he tried to do an album. I forgot what it was called. And then it didn't really do well. It did good, but it was a rushed album. And then after that, he transitioned to pop. Is it pop? I don't know, some rock shit, some rock star thing. And then after that, like I heard, like was it 3 months ago, dude was beefing with another rock star. I think it was Slipknot. And then ever since then, I don't know how it ended. I'm not sure if he got kicked out. I'm not sure if he's doing country right now. So yeah, with that said, oh yeah, and I did say I was gonna react to some freestyle he did in the car, but then I never got to it and I still haven't. So yeah, with that said, let's hop into it and see what my guy got cooking up or what has happened in the past 4 years.
Killshot was released on September 14th, 2018, exactly 4 years ago today. So what effects did this have on MGK? And honestly, I gotta say,
Okay, so 2 days
I
ago.
did not see this coming. It's crazy to think that this battle happened 4
Oh,
years
people
ago.
are still
but
reacting to this. Damn, bro, if I started my YouTube channel earlier, I could have, man, I feel like I could have gotten a lot of subs by now.
Still, one of the most viewed and talked about topics on YouTube, especially amongst the reaction community. It quite literally feels like it just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we can still see the effects from that battle to this day. Killshot's initial release absolutely broke YouTube. If you were around during that time, you know that there were so many comments in the first hour on that video that it literally would not let you come.
When this shit pop off, I didn't even know, like, I didn't even know who MGK was at the time. I just saw like, was it, I don't know where I saw it, but I'm not sure if it was a post. They said, rapper MGK, this is hip-hop legend Eminem. I was like, who the fuck is MGK Machine Gun Kelly? I was like, alright, let me hear this. And then I look it up, and then I see Rap Devil. I'm like, wow, okay. How old was I? Was I like 13, 14? I was like, no, you're never gonna beat him. Bro, I was fucking on, I'm pause. I was on M dit right there, bro. I was a pure stan. I still love him to death, though.
Anymore. Killshot was #1 trending on YouTube for over 10 days in a row and garnered 38 million views in the first 24 hours it was published, making it the 12th most viewed video in the first 24 hours in YouTube history at the time. It was also the largest debut of a hip-hop song in the history of YouTube. It also charted at #3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. It's currently sitting at 438 million views on YouTube, making it in the top 1,500 most viewed videos of all time on YouTube, still averaging almost 70,000 new views a day. But in order to accurately depict the outcome of this battle and see the timeline of effects that Killshot had on Sir Coulson, we have to go back and see how this all started. Before we do that, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Manscaped. Right now, they're offering you guys the Performance Package 4.0 for 20% off.
Sorry, man, if you don't rap, I don't watch.
And cordless, so you can focus on exactly what
Appreciate it.
I'm telling you,
shout out.
It's crazy. But most importantly,
crazy, man.
Because this video is going to get
got boxers now.
Eminem's management, even though Eminem's then 22 years old, tweeted that Eminem's daughter Haley, then 16, was quote,
oh my gosh, you fucking weirdo, bro. I remember this. Yeah, like when it was like you responding to there's something about 6 years ago. Yeah, I remember seeing something like this. But I didn't know that dude was 20 years old and she was 16. Man, that was fucking weird.
As fuck. MGK got a ton of backlash over this tweet and was asked to remove this tweet by Eminem's management, even though Eminem states in this interview with Sway Calloway that he wasn't even aware of the tweet until a year and a half later.
Just for the record, the thing that was going on that he was saying about my daughter, I didn't even know about that until like literally like a year and a half later.
In the following years, MGK claims that he was banned by Eminem from going on to Shade 45, which was the radio station owned by Eminem, subsequently showing that Eminem was trying to halt MGK's career. In response, MGK did a number of things, the first of which was a radio freestyle that he did on Power 106 FM on May 16th, 2017. In this freestyle, he threw shots at Eminem over the alleged ban from Shade 45.
I'm my favorite rapper alive, says my favorite rapper banned me from Shade 45, I wonder.
Almost a year later, on March 1st, 2018, another shot was thrown on a featured verse he did with my personal favorite rapper of all time, Tech 9.
Tech 9, oh, next time you don't gotta use Tech 9. If you're not gonna me with a submachine gun and I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use the blame and just don't sleep this, but keep commenting on my daughter, and it was telling me, oh my gosh, okay, we are not alike. It's not alike. You say you're affiliated with murderers, killers, you people, you run it the thug. But okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Okay, hold on. What do you say?
There's a few more jabs at Eminem.
Ooh, it's only one option. Why? You gonna need a doctor. I didn't talk about the one from Compton. Oh, I need a doctor, doctor. Yeah, fuck.
The line about needing a doctor, not the one from Compton referencing Dr. Dre, and also the infamous "You just rap, you're not God's" line. As a result, on August 31st, 2018, Eminem responded to the multiple callouts on his song "Not Alike" from his surprise album Kamikaze. MGK then responded to Eminem's shots on "Not Alike" just a few days later on September 3rd with the infamous Rap Devil. 11 days later on September 14th, 2018, exactly 4 years ago today, Eminem then responded with Killshot. So again, how did this directly affect MGK? Well, honestly, it wasn't looking so hot at first. In the following days after Killshot, MGK was directly dealing with the extreme backlash of the battle, and not in a very good way. On September 20th, 2018, MGK was a guest on The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, then my dude kept claiming that he had a second diss track prepared for M, but unfortunately that didn't come up.
Spoke about the beef with Eminem and promoted his new upcoming EP Binge that would release the following day. We'll get to that in a minute. During this interview, MGK was visibly frustrated with the responses over the beef and had several moments where he straight up looked like an ass. Most notably when he made fun of Eminem for a stutter during the Sway Calloway interview that didn't even happen, and then MGK proceeding to stutter more than 60 times throughout the entire interview.
He said he wants you to shut the fuck up.
I wish he would shut the fuck up. You know what else? No, quote him correct. You talking about from the interview?
Yes.
Quote him correctly.
I don't remember.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Because MGK clearly has never
no
stuttered
stutter
before.
there.
Was the EP plan? I replied to his shot. He gave me a shot on comment. I woke up to that. No, he's a recluse.
Stuttering, man.
We didn't speak. That is as man to man as it gets. All the headline said was, I guess it was a silly comment. It's some.
I remember watching this video though.
But that's until no.
I made a video about that very specific interview at the time. If you guys want to go check that out to get some
further
information about why it was so rough. It's also arguably one of the funniest videos I've ever made. But for casual fans, or even fans that were kind of on the fence about the entire situation like I was, this interview was absolutely the tipping point. His true personality really shined through and made me not like him as a person at the time. There was even a segment where MGK spoke about Killshot in which he said that he had a song ready in response, but once he heard Killshot, he felt like it didn't warrant a response at all.
Killshot was a leg shot. I had a clip ready. I heard Killshot, and I put that back in the holster.
This is especially upsetting knowing about the monstrosity that was coming with Binge, but again, we'll get to that in just a second. During this time, it was also revealed that MGK staged this very photo where he asked the entire crowd to flip off the camera, turned around, and secretly unveiled the Killshot shirt, not letting the crowd in on what he was doing. Furthermore, the very next day, my stance on MGK would get way worse with the release of Binge. Due to the high traffic that his name now had in the Google searches, Rap Devil and Killshot both were the top 2 highest Google searched phrases of September 2018, by the way. MGK had the bright idea to capitalize off of this traffic by releasing Binge on September 20th, 2018, which I personally feel like is one of the worst projects I have ever heard.
Okay, I don't think I've seen this one right here. I don't think I've seen this one.
From any notable artist, and this was extremely disheartening. As someone who was well aware of MGK at the time and had been for many years, I knew that this guy could rap very well. Even Rap Devil showed several flashes that MGK could absolutely hold his own in rap. But if you listen to Binge, this is absolutely not the case. Binge was a 9-track EP that was released 1 week after Killshot, and it was also very evident that every new song on this EP was made during that time. It was absolutely clear that MGK was trying to profit from the situation, which again frustrates me due to him saying that he had this second disc ready, but didn't release it, even though he clearly knew it would get numbers for his EP. I personally don't believe that the track even exists, but that's besides the point. I have an entire video explaining why that EP was so bad that you can check out up at the top right here, but just know that it's
if you want me to check it out, let me know, but I don't even think I heard this album
not
before.
Just me. Even 4 years later, it's still
Nope.
only has a 34% approval rate. Even with all eyes on MGK, the EP only sold 21,000 copies first week, some reports even being as low as 15,000. This was a major hit and an extreme drop-off in numbers from his previous project, Bloom, that dropped in 2017, which had 57,000 first week sales. A few months would go by and very little was mentioned about this beef anymore, and MGK remained relatively quiet whilst working on his new and upcoming project, Hotel Diablo, which would release on July 5th, 2019 to generally positive reviews, yet low album sales. At just 39,000 first week sales for a full-length project, it seemed as if MGK could not recapture the numbers he was hitting before the beef with Eminem. Personally, I think Hotel Diablo is MGK's best body of work in his discography, and I genuinely enjoy several tracks from this album.
Me too.
But obviously, there were still some long-lasting effects from this beef. But this would be the turning point. When it seemed like he was trending in a downward direction in the rap industry, MGK did the smartest thing that he could have done.
Switch genres.
Kinda. It was during this Hotel Diablo release that we could see several flashes of MGK incorporating a new punk rock / pop rock sound into his music. More specifically with the song I Think I'm Okay, which became the breakout song of the album. This was purely a pop punk rock song that got more than double the streams of any other song on Hotel Diablo.
Factual.
Keep this in mind for later. This experimentation continued on moving into 2020 with his collections of songs released on YouTube under the lockdown sessions. MGK was still rapping during a few of these songs, ultimately releasing one of my favorite rap tracks by him with Pretty Toxic Revolver, but this is also where he took that experimentation of this pop punk rock sound even further by doing a cover of Paramore's Misery Business amongst a collection of other covers of popular punk rock songs. While this was met with mixed reviews, I personally feel like this is where the full transition began to occur. Realizing the success of this untapped market, MGK began releasing original pop punk rock sounding songs that would eventually land on an upcoming album, the first of which being Bloody Valentine. Starring Megan Fox as the main character, this video would get over 110 million views, making it MGK's most viewed video since I Think I'm Okay, which was the pop punk rock sounding song from Hotel Diablo, which had 105 million views. The last time he got any success even close to the numbers before this, you guessed it, Rap Devil. So with that in mind, on September 25th, 2020, just over 2 years after dropping Rap Devil and dissing Eminem, MGK would quit rap for good and switch genres, switch his look, and switch his style with his pop punk rock album, Tickets to My Downfall.
M really kicked this man out of rap. Golly.
And this did nothing short but absolutely revitalize and skyrocket his career out of nowhere. Tickets to My Downfall became MGK's highest selling album ever, getting 126,000 first week album sales. It was his first ever album to top the Billboard charts at number 1, and it was his first album to ever be certified platinum. It became the 5th longest charting album on Billboard's Top Rock Albums history after spending 13 weeks in the number 1 spot. Not to mention, the Tickets to My Downfall tour had several sold out shows. And what's that old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nearly 2 years after releasing his first album under this pop punk rock sound, Tickets to My Downfall, MGK would then release Mainstream Sellout, again under the same genre, getting 93,000 first week sales, becoming his second album to top the Billboard charts at number 1. Even crazier, the Mainstream Sellout tour is currently ongoing right now and has sold out 26 of its 35 shows and has sold out of every single show since June 24th. And the 9 shows that weren't sold out, the lowest attendance was still at 80% capacity, gathering over $500,000 at minimum per show. Judging by the streams and music video views with this album, it's certainly doing well, but not nearly doing the numbers of his previous album. Granted, this album has only been out for a few months, so there's still plenty of time to see how it compares to his last pop punk rock album. But as for now, the streams and music video views are comparable to his rap music numbers before the transition. The main breakout song of this album being Emo Girl with Willow Smith, and mostly because of the memes.
Emo, 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 emo.
Even though MGK did get out of the rap industry, he still can't seem to stay away from beefs from legends in the genres that he switched to. He's already gotten into beefs and disrespected Corey Taylor, who is the lead singer of Slipknot, arguably the greatest heavy metal band to ever exist.
Hey, you want to know what I'm really happy that I'm not doing? Being 50 years old, wearing a fucking weird mask on a fucking stage. Fucking shit.
This man.
So anyway, what's everyone's favorite candy? Reese's Pieces?
There seems to be this pattern of MGK disrespecting the legends before him. But there you have it. MGK getting essentially bullied out of rap music was quite literally the best thing that could have happened to him. Will he stand the test of time in this pop punk rock genre, or will he transition to country music and throw shots at George Strait?
That's what I've been saying. That's what I legit said in the beginning.
If this doesn't work out, find out next year on the 5-year anniversary of Killshot. I'm going to give a nice big thank you to everybody that you guys see on the screen right here. These are my YouTube channel membership supporters, and they support me directly through YouTube memberships
Oh shit, Samad Savage.
because a ton of my videos like this one get copyright claimed. If you guys want to sign up and become an awesome supporter like one of these guys, you get a ton of really cool perks. You get a badge next to your name.
13 years a
You
slave.
get priority comments, so I'm always showing love. I'm always responding to your comments, and everybody
what
can
are
see
these
them.
names?
But you also get discount codes for
Off
merchandise
brand Eddie Murphy.
and music and everything from my website. And I give away free merch to my channel membership supporters all the time. I spin a big wheel, and whatever name it lands on, I give it out to them. But thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new, all that other fun YouTube stuff that everybody says. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Ah shit. Wait. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna check out that song after this. But man, with damn man, like that happened. That all happened. This man is still dissing legends within the genre he's trying to make something of himself with. That's kind of weird, man. You gotta stop. You better calm down. You better pipe down, my guy. One of these days, you're finna get hurt and you won't like it. I'm gonna say that. Then you're gonna have to go to country, R&B, everything else. Damn. Fuck's sake, man. But fuck, man, that's Crypt. I love the breakdown. If y'all want me to check out that binge reaction, I don't think it's necessary. But if you want me to check it out, I might just, or if you want me to react to this song instead, let me know and I'm gonna do so. But with that said, like, comment, share, blah, blah, blah. Y'all get the rest, and I'm gonna see you guys later.